In the sequel to Days Gone, they plan to implement a more lively game world. The sequel to Days Gone will most likely never see the light of day, so the game director of the first part, Jeff Ross, decided to pour out his heart and talk to USA Today about what the developers plan to implement in the continuation of the biker story in a post-apocalyptic world. According to Mr. Ross, "We will not see many important and interesting decisions. In particular, as Ross explains, in the continuation of Days Gone, the developers were going to make the game world more lively and natural, the local fauna would behave plausibly in the current conditions, and as the main character traveled, he would often meet various interesting situations and events. The main character's freedom of movement would have increased. In the sequel, the developers were going to teach him to swim, whereas in the original, this was prevented by technical restrictions." In general, according to Ross, Days Gone was meant in the developers' view as a kind of trilogy like Batman. Therefore, in fact, at the end of the game, a feeling of understatement and a partial break in the narrative is created. Recall that Days Gone received very warm reviews from players, but was criticized by reviewers. And Sony is primarily concerned about the average game ratings, which in the case of Days Gone turned out to be too low, thereby locking up in studio all plans and hopes. Well, nothing happens.